Hello, this is Annette from Langley-Tayler Cakes, and I'm going to show you how to make Christmas tree cake pops. Okay, so these are the cake pops that I showed you how to make earlier on, and I've just taken them out of the freezer, so they're quite solid. Right. You need melted chocolate. Doesn't matter whether it's white or milk or dark, because they're going to be encased in sugar paste, so it needs to be nice and runny. Coloured balls that you can buy from any supermarket, and I have them here in the lid ready. Green sugar paste, you can buy this in a coloured block ready from supermarkets. Small long-nosed pliers, pair of scissors and a rolling pin, and that's basically it. So the first thing you need to do is actually coat your cake pop. Because they're frozen, they dry really quickly. Excuse me. So dip your cake pop in your chocolate, swirl it round, tap them off until all the chocolate has come off. Just keep tapping until all of the chocolate stops dripping off it. And the chocolate solidifies really quickly because they're frozen. Okay, so that's about it. Nicely coated. So as you can see, the first one that I've done is dry already. So now take your sugar paste, roughly about that size piece, and roll it out. Only needs to be rolled roughly because you're going to twist the top off in a minute and you'll see what I mean. So roll it out. If you've got a non-stick mat, use that. My surface here is non-stick anyway, so it's easy to use with sugar paste. But if you find that it's sticking, just put a little bit of icing sugar down so that you can stop it from sticking. I've got my finger splayed in underneath this, you can see. Pop it down through so it goes between your fingers, and then pull the icing up around the cake pop. So it's all nicely encased. And then just roll it in your hands, pulling the icing upwards. Now that's much too much icing on the top, you don't need all that. So we're going to twist that top piece off, roll it again, and you just need it to be like a cone, big fat cone, or teardrop shape. So you've got a bit of a point on the top. See that? Okay. Right, so now take your little scissors, and you don't have to have nail scissors like these. We use these specifically for our cake making, but you can use just a normal small pair of scissors, and then you literally snip into your icing randomly all the way around, and you can already see where it's starting to look like a fir tree. Okay, so just keep doing that all the way around. Don't go too deep because you'll cut into the cake pop, so you just need it to be on the surface. Just keep going around until you're happy with what you've got. Okay, and then you're going to stick the balls to it. Right, so take a paintbrush, dab it in a little bit of water, and then just brush around the icing with the water, and this is going to be used to stick your little balls to it. Okay, don't worry if you're flattening down the leaves, because then we're just going to use the paintbrush in a minute to lift them up again. Nice dab on top, so we put one on top. Don't use too much water, it gets too sticky. Right, long nose pliers, and then we're literally going to put balls onto, just literally stick them on. Just put them on until you're happy with what you've got. There we go. That's really pretty. Right, so now take your paintbrush, or you can take your little knife that we used earlier and just lift up the leaves. There we go. Right, so that's your Christmas tree cake pop done.